You want to know what happened at Glastonbury 2007? Okay, let's do this.
Still feeling the pain of the floods of 2005 and the year off that followed, what happened at Glastonbury 2007? Well, it rained. A lot.
The new drainage systems worked admirably, and there was no return to the lakes, floating toilets and submerged tents of 2005. What the festival couldn't reasonably control was how much rain continued to fall out of the sky for what felt like an entire week. After a year off and the painful events of 2005 lingering in the heads of many, this was hard to deal with. It also set the record for the festival's wettest day, with 60 millimetres of rain falling in one day. Anyone who didn't get the memo at the end of 2005 to bring a raincoat and wellies would surely never fail to bring them again.
This was a year for what were at the time relatively new bands headlining. Both The Killers and Arctic Monkeys, buoyed by the successes of their early albums, delivered legendary sets to the Pyramid crowd.
The Killers' set was marred by what some perceived as bad sound quality. I didn't notice it, but speaking to the NME, even Killers guitarist Dave Kooning said,
"We could tell it was vastly underpowered," adding, "It could have been better in that respect." Glastonbury would later apologise for the issues.
Arctic Monkeys delivered everything that they would come to be known for: banging riffs, authentic northern vocals, and the best popular rock drumming this side of Songs for the Deaf.
Heritage bands would be represented by The Who and...
Other highlights came from Lily Allen, C6 Steve, and one of my personal favourites, Manic Street Preachers. Glastonbury pulled through, and despite a week of trying weather, the festival and public alike kept spirits high. Worthy Farm had put in the groundwork to avoid a repeat of the events of 2005, and festival goers in turn had dug deep, staying positive to enjoy the week as much as possible. It felt like the festival could now handle anything you could throw at it. But public perception, shaped by a media that concentrated mainly on the negative and had changed the status quo, would have Glastonbury back in the headlines. 2008 would bring a new challenge, one that the festival would never have to face again.